Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our channel. We are from Group D. We'll present our presentation about persuasive essay. So, happy watching. We are from the Group D with the member are. Next slide. Muhammad Raihan Saina Lubis, and then Febri Jamil, and then Hendi Pamungkas, and then Yuda Satria Marks, and then Muhammad Yudha Pratama Erlangga, and then Kaslim Riyadi, and then Ali Usman, and then Sabar Kurniyaman. So for the first speaker, please welcome Hendi Pamungkas. Time is yours.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. What is a persuasive essay?
Itu bawa.
Also known as an argumentative essay, is a piece of academic writing where you use logic and reason to show that your point of view is more legitimate than any other. You must expose clear argument and support them by convincing fact and logical reasons. The topic. Okay, next. Febri Jamil.
Okay, thanks, Hendi. A persuasive text presents a point of view around topic or theme which is backed by evidence to support it. The purpose of persuasive text can be varied, maybe the intending to influence someone's opinion on specific topic, or you might the aiming to sell a product or service. The challenge in written a good persuasive text is to use a mix of emotive language and in some cases images that are supported by hard evidence or other people's opinions. In persuasive essay or argument essay, the students strive to convince the reader of the merits of their opinion or stance on a particular issue. To convince the reader of a point of view or to take a specific action, the student must utilize a number of persuasive techniques to form a coherent and logical argument. Persuasive essay structure. First, introduction. In the introduction, the student will naturally introduce the topic. Controversial issues make for great topic in this written genre. It is something of a child in politics society to discourage discussion involving politics, sex, or religion for the reason that they can often be very divisive. While these subjects may not be the best topic of conversation for the dinner table at Thanksgiving, they can be perfect when deciding a topic for persuasive writing. Obviously, the age and abilities of the student should be considered, as well as cultural taboos when selecting a topic for the essay, but the point holds: the more controversial, the better. Let's take a look some of the key elements of the introduction. Title. This will often be posed as a question. For example, if the essay is on a merit of a vegetarian lifestyle, it may be called something like "to eat meat or not." Okay, next I give Muhammad Yuda Erlangga.
to Yuda Erlangga. Please read the presentation. Okay, before that, I give it to Yuda Marks. To Yuda Marks, time is yours.
Yeah, okay. Hope as with any genre of writing, capturing the reader's interest, the outset is crucial. 3 are a number of methods of doing this, known as hook. Student may decide to open their essay with an anecdote, a joke, a question, or a relevant static related to the topic under discussion. Background. In this section of the introduction, student will provide the reader with some background to the topic. This will place the issue in context and reveal wake up some of the different opinions on the subject. This statement, after surveying the topic in the first part of the introduction, it is now time the student read to express their own opinion and review the point they will make later in the essay. Next. Two, body paragraph. The number of paragraphs that will from this section of the essay will depend on the number of points the writer chooses to make to support their opinion. Normally, 3 main points will the sufficient of beginning writer to coordinate. For more advanced student can simply increase the number of paragraphs based on the complexity the author argument, but the overall structure will largely remain intact. These are the check out our own complete good writing perfect paragraph here. The till income is crucial why for students to remember how to structure paragraph. Read below. Below for differ understanding. Topic stand. The topic stresses the central point of the paragraph. The will be in the form of one the reason in support of the this statement made in the introduction. Explain. This stance will put on the topic stance by illustrating the point for often by making it for specific evidence. It is the purpose of these stances to support a paragraph central point by providing supporting evidence and example. The expedient might take the form of status, quotes, or anecdote evidence. Link. The final part of the paragraph link back to the initial statement of the topic stanzas will also forming a break to the next point to be met. This part of the paragraph provides some personal analysis and interpretation of the student arrived at their consulting and also connect together the SI as a khusus wall. Next, Muhammad Yudha Pratama.
To Yudha Pratama, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for giving time to me. I will read the presentation. Number 3. Conclusion. The conclusion will together the main points of the persuasive essay. It doesn't normally introduce any new argument or evidence, but rather reviews the argument already and restates them by summing them up in a unique way. It is important at this stage to tie everything back to the initial thesis statement. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Test.
Next, Yuda.
Okay, next. This is the writer's last opportunity to drive home their point. To achieve the goal, the essay to begin with persuade the reader of their point of view. Adding an essay can be challenging, but especially for persuasive essay, it is essential to end strongly, as with the hooks of the essay opening. There are a number of tried and tested methods of leaving the reader with a strong impression. Encourage students to experiment with different types of endings. For example, concluding the essay with a quotation that amplifies the thesis statement. Another method is to have the student rework their ending in simple monosyllabic words. A simple language often has the effect of being stronger in impact. The effect they are striving for in the final sentence is the closing of the circle. There are a number of persuasive writing techniques that can be used in the conclusion and talk of the essay. To amp up the persuasive power of the writing, let's take a look at a few. Okay, thank you, moderator, to give it time to me. So I'll give you back to the moderator.
Halo.
Moderator, can you mute? Just unmute the microphone. Nah.
Okay. Thank you so much to Yudha Pratama. Next, the last speaker, Sabar Kurniyaman. To Sabar Kurniyaman, time is yours.
Number 14 ya. Persuasive teknik.
technicus. In this article, we have outlined a basic structure that will be helpful to students in approaching the organization of their persuasive writing. It will also be helpful for the students to be introduced to a few literary techniques that will help the students to present their ideas in a convincing manner. Here are a few of the more common ones. Repetition. There is a reason why advertisement and commercial are so rapid. Repetition works. Students can use this knowledge to their advantage in their persuasive writing. It is difficult to get the reader to fully agree with the reader's opinion if they don't fully understand it. Saying the same thing in a positive way ensures the reader gets many beats at the understanding theory. Storytelling. Humans tend to understand things better through stories. Think of how we take it in as zero time textures. Like better and the world. Whether through personal anecdote or reference to third-person experience, shall help climb down the ladder of abstraction and reach the reader on a human level. Dealing with dissent. We live in a channel that living out the opposite opinion makes evidence to the reader. Of your student to that opposing viewpoint and deal with choose arguments in their essay too. A call to action. A staple of expressing call to the action can also be used in presenting persuasive writing. When employed, it use forms of the conclusion section of the essay and ask the reader to see facts, such as research not to gratis, sign of decision act. A quick look around refers to ask the importance of the power of practice, whether in product, paper editorial, or political electioneering. Persuasion plays an important role in our daily life. Logic and reason are important in the persuasion process, but they are not the only technique used. The art of persuasion can play on emotion, greed, and bias. Learning to write persuasive can help our students to rationalize well-made arguments, as well as help to include them against the more sinister manifestations for persuasion.
Thank you for Sabar Kurniyaman. To the next slide, I give it to Febri Jamil. To Febri Jamil, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, moderator. Okay, and the next slide, I will give you 20 great persuasive essay topic to learn. First, should we get involved to foreign conflict and issue that don't directly affect our country? Second, could video games be considered as a professional sport? Third, if you were the leader of your country and had a large surplus to spend, what would you do with it? Fourth, when should a person be considered and treated as an adult? 5. Should smoking become an illegal activity? 6. Should the voting age be lowered? 7. Don't protective padding in sport make it more dangerous? 8. Should cell phone be allowed in the classroom? 9. Is teaching a foreign language a waste for time? 10. Should we teach equity in school? That I will give back to moderator.
Okay, thank you so much to our team. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching our presentation. I hope it can be your knowledge better to watch our presentation. Thank you so much and see ya.